Divine Transference, Part 26. Mature Fraternity. From the mothers to the mothers, rebirth, polis, and the political womb. Who is my mother and who are my brethren? The highest power at Rome shall be his who shall first kiss his mother. The young man is put into a hole and reborn, this time under the auspice of his male mothers. Fraternity begins with exile. The sons are expelled from the maternal house to invent a new womb in the wilderness. The brotherhood is a substitute family, a replacement mother, an alma mater, fashioned from absence. Every fraternity is a monastery of fatherless, a chorus of rebirth. The oath of the initiate. I renounce the mother to find her again in the brotherhood. Fraternity is the invention of the mother by those who have lost her. Initiation is the ritual cancellation of birth. Puberty rites undo maternity. They proclaim, you were born of woman once, now be born of men. To be born again is to nullify the first mother and claim a second spiritual one. Rebirth is not a return to innocence, but a replacement of origin. Every initiation reenacts the trauma of separation, then installs its symbol as law. The question, who is my mother, is the first political question. Brutus kissed the earth and found the republic. The soil replaced the womb. To call the land mother is to translate nature into polity. The republic is the rebirth of the maternal body as civic. In the name of fraternity, men marry the earth. Plato's guardians are told, you were never children of women, but of earth. The myth of the earth-born justifies authority. Those who come from the soil owe allegiance to its guardians. To be born from the ground is to accept the polis as mother and father in one. Resurrection is political. The dead return through the body of the land. The polis replaces genealogy with geography. The fraternity completes the circle. It becomes the mother it denies. The journey of initiation is ended. It goes from the mother to the mothers, male mothers, shield-bearing nurses, priests of rebirth, the paradox of patriarchal maternity. Authority is derived from the power to nurture, to grow. The leader is the nursing father, the political womb of the sons. The initiation hut, the temple, the fraternity hall, each is an artificial uterus. The male womb is civilization's dream of autonomy, to generate without woman. The founding trauma of culture is the refusal to accept separation from the mother. Every polis is a wound transformed into architecture. The political body is born from the fantasy of being unborn. Patriarchy carries the mother inside itself as absence and nostalgia. To rule is to remember the lost womb and to recreate it in symbols: earth, church, state. All culture is our alma mater. Civilization is the education of mourning. There is no exit from the womb, only its reinterpretation. The fraternity dreams of unity, but reenacts dependence. Male motherhood is the mask of regression disguised as order. The polis is a collective neurosis. Separation not accepted, rebirth institutionalized. Authority repeats infancy in public form. Obedience ritualized as citizenship. We call it fraternity. It is the persistence of the maternal in masculine disguise. On vision, sacrifice, madness, and the goddess who devours her lovers. Father, forgive them, for they knew not what they did. Sweet heavens, do not make me mad. He went to the dogs. Culture begins as sacrifice, continues as symbolism, ends as self-destruction. The first metamorphosis, man into offering. A ram for Isaac, a stag for man, language for blood. Symbolic substitution is the theology of survival, killing translated into metaphor. Every civilization is founded on the body of the one who was not supposed to die. Crime was vision. To see the goddess unveiled is to forfeit form. To see what should not be seen is to become what one sees. Why did I have to see something? The first question of philosophy and guilt alike. The punishment for knowledge is transformation. The eye that beholds the divine loses its human shape. The hunter becomes the hunted, the seer becomes the seen. The sacred heart is torn by his own hounds. Self-consumption as revelation. Golgotha. Every myth repeats the same hill, the same sacrificial geometry. The word made flesh becomes the flesh devoured. To be divine is to be dismembered. Dogs eat their masters, Christ feeds his disciples himself. The Eucharist is the reversal of the hunt. The victim becomes host. After they eat their master's tongue, the word made flesh. Cannibalism is theology misunderstood. Theology is cannibalism spiritualized. The self-devouring is the price of revelation. Those who do not know their masters are mad dogs. The pack that tore is kin to Lear's daughters. Lady madness drives the hounds, lunacy is lunar discipline. Diana, chaste, huntress and queen of lunatics, is both healer and destroyer. The same moon governs sanity in its loss. Transgression was desire to consummate divinity. Diana, Xerxes, Ishtar, Kali, each is the same goddess in different furs. The goddess who reveals herself devours what she reveals. Every lover of the divine ends as prey. The mother feeds on her children to keep the world alive. The blood of beasts stains the mountains so the stars may shine. Nature is merciless beauty. She kills to make meaning. The world is the forest where the heart is hunted. He wasted his substance on dogs. The prodigal myth of man, dogs, bitches, sycophants, and witches, all the forms of appetite that devour their creator. Madness, masochism, and money, three disguises of the same regression. To go to the dogs is to return to the gods. Every culture ends where it began, seeing too much, losing itself in the vision. To see is to suffer transformation. To create is to become the victim of one's own creation. All art is the retelling of the fall. The artist torn apart by his own imagery. Civilization itself is the body, endlessly reassembled, endlessly devoured. The myth is eternal because the guilt is unhealed.